Hi, I'm Melissa Hayden, Senior Account Executive with 6 Degrees. We all know logos are important for companies to help build their brand image, but logos are not just for companies. They're for people too. More specifically, political candidates. Over the past 40 years, campaign logos have become more and more important to the brand image of candidates. But clearly many struggle effectively managing the image the logo portrays. Does it align well with and reinforce their overall messaging? Is it triggering the desired perceptions with the American public? Let's take a look at some important elements that go into logos for presidential campaigns. Candidates tend to play it safe with color and not get too creative. It's hard to criticize going with the colors of the American flag. As a presidential candidate, you want to show patriotism, but at the same time, it's hard to differentiate yourself if everyone is using the same colors. Past candidates have typically used red and blue exclusively, but we're starting to see some shifts from that, and we'll explore it in a moment. Typography choice is a critical element of any logo and has a big impact on creating perceptions. For example, using a sans serif font in bold all caps conveys strength and leadership, while serif font in upper and lowercase communicates that a candidate is more friendly and approachable. Obviously, the symbolism used in logos influences perceptions as well. Past candidates have used the American flag and all iterations of stars and stripes to convey patriotism. That is still popular, but has been changing in recent elections. For example, John McCain used a star in his logo to emphasize his military background. As you can see, the presidential campaign logos of the past have a similar look and feel. But in 2008, Barack Obama launched his campaign with a groundbreaking logo. This logo was very different and extremely effective. The O was the perfect symbol as it played on the first letter of his name while conveying a sunrise over the horizon, which tied nicely with his campaign message of hope and change. It's clear that Obama's groundbreaking logo has made an impact on the 2016 candidates' logos. There have already been more than 20 candidates who announced, and many have logos with a different look and feel than logos of the past. Let's take a look at a few and see what sensory cues they're sending. Marco Rubio uses a sans serif font in all lowercase, which has a modern feel and portrays him as friendly and approachable. In doing so, he's playing up his younger age and trying to position himself as the Republican candidate of the future. Using the United States map to dot the I is a bit odd and amateur looking. However, he's using non-traditional colors and symbols, which further distance him from the establishment. Rand Paul has chosen to only use his first name in a bold sans serif font and all caps, which conveys strength and simplicity. This is a very clean and simple logo and aligns nicely with his message of smaller, simplified government. Does the torch above his name look familiar? That's because it's modeled after the Statue of Liberty torch. This symbolism is a nod to his libertarian position as he tries to evoke feelings of freedom and liberty. He also is not using traditional colors. Hillary Clinton's logo is probably the most distinctive of the bunch, as it's just a mark made up of an H and an arrow. The strong arrow pushing forward may be symbolism to distance herself from negative energy directed at her past, or that she's for future progress. This logo is thick and rigid, which makes it feel very masculine, if not a bit stodgy, probably in an effort to evoke feelings of strength and power. Because of the logo's composition, Hillary is able to adapt its color to help with her targeted messaging. This version shows her support for the LGBT community. This one appeared on her website when she went to Iowa. And this one has her tagline and URL integrated into it. It's undeniably different and memorable. Ted Cruz has used an interesting graphic symbol of the flag within a flame. He's trying to convey a feeling of reigniting. However, he must be careful, as this style can evoke an image of flag burning. Also, some have seen it as a flag within a teardrop. Either way, the flag burning or crying are probably not the perceptions he's trying to evoke. Ben Carson is yet another candidate who's decided to stray from the traditional red, white, and blue color scheme and opted to put his name in gold. His last name is followed by America in blue, and the A is wrapped in an American flag with the silhouette of an eagle in the white space. The combination is a little strange. Also, what does Carson America mean? Is it Carson's America? Is it Carson for America? This messaging is unclear, but the logo does stand out and it is memorable. Jeb Bush is using a traditional serif font presented in a casual and approachable way. By only using his first name, he's clearly trying to distinguish himself from his family. Also, by having his first name in red, Jeb is trying to send a message that he is the Republican to choose. But the most noticeable feature is the large exclamation point. He's trying to drum up excitement with this look. The logo is very simple, and it could be argued that he's trying to rival that of Hillary's. As you can see, the sensory cues of a logo say a lot about a candidate. Are the 2016 candidate triggering the right perception to win over the public? And what influences will their logos have on future campaigns? Will we see candidates using sonic branding or animated logos in the future? Only time will tell. Stay tuned.